So I'm taking off a 2021 Yamaha XSR700 MT07 FZ07 stator cover. So unscrewed all these bolts right here, fairly easy to take off. Won't have to screw them on so tight. I took out a rod that comes here. I put it into the new one. And then I'm working on safely pulling out this bearing. And then I'll undo the stator coil bolts. And then get like a star wrench and take out these two guys. And then somehow, maybe with the razor blade, get these two guys off. This little rubber grommet, and fit it into here. I already got all my bolts laid out. I should put that back. Got some right there. Trying to be somewhat organized. And then these two guys, this actually mounts into the bearing there. I'll just show you. And I believe this goes into the rod. So there's like a little rod right here. So I'll just throw that back in real quick. And I think it goes this way. There we go. And then I guess it goes the other way. Except, yeah. Maybe you guys would be more graceful than I am. And then it goes in like that. Pretty cool. So what we'll do is just put it into reverse order. And yeah. So this is the finished product. Unfortunately, I didn't get to filming after I put the new one of this on. But basically it's everything in reverse order. There was a bearing that goes in right here. That bearing was pretty hard to get out. You have to heat up the plate from the outside and then bang it out. That's what I did, but if you have the proper tools, you can use a bearing puller. But that worked for me. Luckily my brother-in-law was heating up the grill, so I stuck this thing in a 500 degree Fahrenheit grill to heat it up just for about a couple minutes. And then once it was hot enough, took it out with an oven mitt and banged it onto some cardboard or something soft to protect well, not that you really need to protect this, but you get what I'm saying. And then the rod goes in, and then the two gears, and then I put back the stator coil right here, and these are all 10 Newton meters of torque, or also 7 foot-pounds of torque. And then same with all these too. And I fitted a new gasket on it, and I put gasket sealer all around the edges here on both sides of the gasket. So it gave it a really nice seal. You can actually see when I press it, you can see a little bit of the gasket seal right here. And fit on pretty well, no leaks. I think the part I was most concerned about was this little electrical bit. It runs right through here, and as you can see, there's still some rubber on here. So when I got a razor blade to cut around this rubber, I was just very careful to try to get as close to the metal as possible. I wanted to salvage as much rubber as possible. But I also put gasket sealer around this rubber bit, and no leaks or anything. It's been about a couple days. So yeah, everything worked out pretty damn good. See if I'm forgetting anything. See, this part right here came with like a little copper washer. So I went ahead and replaced that, even though I didn't really need to. And yeah, that's basically it. I have a new gasket for this. It said to replace it in the service manual, but I never ended up replacing it because it was pretty squashed against the metal piece, and I didn't want to cut it out and put a new one. But if in the event I do ever need one, I have an extra one, as well as for the oil filler cap. I have a new gasket for that, little rubber O-ring, I should say. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. These you'll need a star bit to take out and out, in and out of. Yeah, overall it was pretty straightforward. If you have the service manual and the confidence in yourself, anybody can get this done. But I'm sure as hell not mechanically inclined, but if I could do it, you guys sure as hell can do it. But if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below and I'll be happy to help. Thanks for watching.